ironic what they don't want to hear.
That's why we got. They don't want to hear the truth. What they don't want to hear, bro.
What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of What They Don't Want to Hear. I'm your co-host, Reef Major.
I'm the other co-host, Yada Racks.
And today we got a special guest, man.
Yeah, we do.
We got a father, a performing music artist. You know what I'm saying? An acting artist, a fashion mogul.
Okay.
All of this wrapped in one.
Yeah.
Trilly.
Trilly. Welcome. Glad to have you, brother.
Very long time.
Yeah.
And like, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that I continue in it. You know
Appreciate
what I'm saying?
you, bro.
And not allowing things to slow y'all down because it's really, really hard to keep shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the things that I struggle with the most is like trying to keep shit on track. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm really by myself with most of the things that I want to do as far as film, fashion, music. It's just me. So it's like it's very hard to get everything out, and I feel like a lot of people never realize how hard it is when you don't have a whole team. A lot of the people that people look up to, they got a videographer, a stylist. They have all these different people who are very qualified in what they do, and it makes the final product look very, very good. So when it's just one person, it's like that, like
It's way different. Even like
or two people, you know what I'm saying? Like it's very, very hard to get it out the way you want it to get it out. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
a
feel like
fact.
a lot of people they miss that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah. To even piggyback off of that, like you said, like I'm actually glad I got Reef as like a co-host. You know what I'm saying? Because I really couldn't imagine a podcast solely. Like it's a lot that go into this shit for real. And like, word, you do need a team. Like you trying to elevate, you trying to go anywhere, especially like as a music artist. That's one thing I'm also alone by myself as well on my music journey as well. So it's like some things tend to take a little longer.
Bro.
Nah, I do got videographer. That's a fact.
You gotta use your resources.
Nah,
bro.
you're right. You're right.
We here.
So I definitely could like attest to that,
But
bro.
everything else though, like that shit, doing it by yourself, bro, is hard. Like we all doing something by ourselves.
That's a fact.
Like you doing your whole artistry, your whole influencer image by yourself.
Yeah.
Acting like you got casted out to California for the Pink Courtroom show.
Yeah. That shit was through my the person who does a lot of my videos, Carrie. Usually like he's really a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really meet too many genuine people in the music industry or the film industry. It's very, very hard. But he's a really, 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 really good person, and he always gives me opportunities that he doesn't have to give me. So that's more so where that came from. That's something that I would do like once in a while, but I want to do real acting. Like, I want to do like more serious acting because I feel like you can display more talent when you're doing more serious acting. That's what I plan to like branch off to as far as like what I want to do with it. I want to get the music thing done because I don't want to look like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he used to make this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I want to do. I'm always gonna make music because that's what I'm passionate about. But I want to put like a lot of emphasis on music for the next year or two, and then I want to just jump straight into film. I feel like film is like where I would really put most of my focus. I didn't even notice until like I realized what people were saying about what I was doing. Like the music, obviously, I'm really good at music, or I'm talented at music. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's that. But what I realized a lot of people loved is the music videos.
Right.
And they love the music videos.
Music video that's cinematic, bro.
Because I'm doing acting shit. I'm like, yo, they like me because I'm active. They like the film version of this.
Right.
So like I said, I'll never quit music. I'll never allow my child to see that I started something and didn't finish it.
Does it go hand in hand? The music and the acting.
Yes. Music, film is always go hand in hand because
It's entertainment, media.
It's media, it's entertainment, and I feel like social media really makes it go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Being at every artist nowadays, you have to like sell yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta you gotta like act, or you gotta like you gotta do so much to get people just to click play. Like they didn't even click play. They just seen like you did. They seen you do some shit.
We'll see him next time.
They don't even know about the song. They just seen something else you did.
Right. And like even like to piggyback off that too is like even like Instagram made it where when you post your pictures now, you can add the music.
Yep.
When you post your story, everybody does. Nobody really posts on post anymore with no music or a story with no music.
It's almost like it's naked. It's like
Right.
it's like a salad with no dressing
It's
on
missing
it.
something. Facts. So it's like
it has
definitely go ahead.
it has to have music on that at this point. Like, I feel like a lot of people that took a lot from artistry that took a lot from it, like social media, especially Instagram. It took a lot from artistry, but it also made it very fast.
It made it
like
very
you could get famous
accessible.
right now. Like you could go outside, like do like 10 videos, and by the end of the week, you might actually be famous.
That's a
You know what
crazy
I'm saying?
thing, though.
Like,
It's really no method
It might
to
work.
it, though.
Yeah, like
But the shit about that is like,
crazy. You get 50 seconds
the
and it's
same
done.
fast way you can get it is as
It's
quick
done.
as it's
Yeah,
done.
it's done. It's
Yo.
literally
Because
over.
like, how many people we seen get lit like viral, then 7 days later, this shit back to normal.
And this
You know what I
everywhere
mean?
too. Like I feel like every single big city is experiencing 15 seconds of fame for real. Like influencers, artists, anything. The
gotta
only
sustain,
thing that I
yeah.
have not seen the 15 seconds of fame like really corrupt is film. Like film is the only thing that I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
you don't really
if
get
you
that.
if you get lit with this shit, you're lit. Like that's it. You're never gonna fall off from the film shit. I've never seen nobody really get to like a very high place with film and then completely fall off. Like with music, I see that shit everywhere. Every sound, where every type of every generation had those 15 seconds of fame, but like I feel like right now it's so prevalent. It's almost 9 out of 10 artists is not gonna be here after 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like you can guarantee that no one's gonna listen to this artist in 2 years. Like it's weird. Like I feel like
They'll
that
always
shit-
be into the film.
yeah, film. I don't see nobody. I just don't see like you get into a very high level. Let's say you get a film on Netflix or if you get a film on Hulu. I don't see that placement having an expiration date. Like, oh, that was
Yeah,
great.
I think
Fuck
it's
you.
crazy.
Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I
Like
don't
my
think
homie Deshaun, he just he's on Carl Weber's A Family
Yeah.
Business. And
Shouts today.
South today.
Gotta
That's
get you
that
on
shit's
26, no
Netflix.
cap.
Yeah, that shit's on Netflix, and it's so crazy because like somebody seen him in the gym,
Yeah.
and then they was like, yo, like he look
Yeah, you
great.
familiar?
They
Like,
came up to him and they was like, yo, anyone ever told you look like Roman from the Family Business? He's like, nah, who's that? Type vibe, like just horsing with them.
Yeah.
And then they was like, nah, it's a character for a show I like. And then they showed him the
crazy.
picture. And then he was like, nah, it's crazy. Like, I see the resemblance. And then he was like, yo, you gonna look like him. And then he was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that is me. They're like, that's not you. Why are you lying for? What's his name then?
Yeah.
Like, imagine, like,
Yeah, somebody try to tell you, nah, you.
I'm
I
saying?
just that's what I'm saying with film. Like,
music and then film is
It's
two different
not, yeah,
things.
it's
Because,
not-
like,
Yeah.
bro just started his journey, and it's like he didn't have to have a Grammy-winning Netflix show
Right,
for
right.
somebody to see that.
To get noticed.
that's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? So,
Just like our pod, we don't have to have a million views for us to walk outside and
face
People
is
still
on
gonna know who y'all are. Like
Yeah.
this is you gotta remember also. I always tell people this. Like New York is we're the main character of Earth. Like
No
Right.
cap.
we are the main character. There's no
Definitely
other state
top 5.
that has anything.
Top
Nah,
3.
gangsta.
It's just
I feel like we are number 1, but like
Yeah.
definitely top 3. Like it's not even
Cali.
arguable.
Cali a big ass state. Like I remember when I was chopping it up with a lot of people in Cali, like in the music industry, and they were telling me, all you gotta do is break in Cali. Like, all you gotta do is break in New York. All you gotta do is break in Georgia.
Break one of the big
Yeah, you
big
don't
cities.
even need another state. to
Yeah.
support you. One state can make you a famous rapper.
Right.
And like you will be able to take care of your family forever as long as you break in that one state.
Because that's representation right there. It's like, oh, I bet. Like, it's literally like, if you're the best person from one of the best states,
Yeah.
once you
You're
go
the
to a
best.
lower state, you're automatically better than almost everyone there just because you're from that state.
It's like you mentioned on the Subby episode, like New York is Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is,
you know what I'm saying?
this is the
Like,
highest
yeah, like,
level. It's the highest
So you
level.
could go from here to anywhere else. It's gonna seem easy.
Like, even me being a barber, like
You got more
You
rep.
know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to move to
Niggas
somewhere like
like,
Atlanta,
You know
Yeah.
you're gonna be
Oh, he
like,
from New York?
You cut hair in New York?
Yeah,
Word?
And you get clients in New York?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if you're
Nigga,
nice
like-
in New York, I know
That
that
shit
you can
is
definitely cut hair out here.
Yeah,
It's easy.
that's a
It's
It's a
fact.
different level.
I would also say too to go back to like the music and like the film. I think it's because of the way it's consumed.
Yeah,
So you know,
hell
like music, you listen to like on the daily, but
Yeah,
like
you
you're
doing
not
shit,
gonna
you
watch
moving,
a 2-hour
you go to
movie
the
every
gym.
day. So you might only watch a 2-hour movie when your favorite actor go to the theater.
Yep.
So I think that's also why too. And like how many movies are classics? Like you know what I'm saying? Where it's like how many movies could really gather a family? Like yo, we're gonna watch this, we're gonna watch that. And I think that's why. You know, movies or actors and film are like longer is because it's like it's the way it's consumed.
They have more of a chance of being timeless than music right now.
Right.
Like it's a lot of timeless artists, but Like recently, it hasn't been a lot of time.
There hasn't been a lot of good movies lately
really-
either, though.
It's really the storytelling.
I agree with that.
Now, too, I don't think
I agree
because
with
they don't
that.
make movies the same
That's
anymore.
what's missing, bro. The storytelling in the music and in the movies.
I don't think so. I think what it is like
Yeah,
the
bro.
world done seen almost everything, bro.
It could be that.
Oh no,
I feel like
the storytelling.
I feel
Niggas don't
like
know how
it
to
just
tell
got
their
easier.
stories, bro.
I feel like it just got easier, like as far as film, like everybody could buy the same camera, and the studio shit, everybody could buy the home studio setup. So now it's so easy that it's so much, it's oversaturated. 20 years ago, you couldn't get a camera that was at the same level as the Army and shoot an actual film, or you couldn't get a home studio good for you to have your music sound as good as what they do at Quad Studio or like a really, really big studio. You couldn't do that. Now,
Everything's
you can
accessible.
you can go buy that shit. So now it's like
Saturated.
so much quality and there's so much
Saturated,
quantity
right?
and no quality. Like it's like
So were you introduced to the quality before the quantity started to kick in?
hell yeah. Like I love music since I was like 6 years old. I realized what good music was at 6 years old. I knew what it was very, very early, and I moved a lot. Like our family. Like,
Yeah, word.
we lived in New York. We lived in Georgia, so I really got to see music at its finest over and over
Different
again.
places,
You know what I'm saying?
too.
Like a
I
lot
know,
of people
Cap.
don't get that. Like
Just 'cause of
I
the
was in
Georgia
Georgia when
influence, I was bumping Gucci Mane,
lit.
Lil
Yes,
nigga,
I always
Waka
tell
Flocka.
people, I'm like, yo, I was in Georgia when shit was lit. I was in New York when
With
shit
Soulja
was
Boy and
lit.
shit?
Yeah, like
I have
seen
family.
it.
Yeah, I got
You know
family
what
in
I'm saying?
Atlanta too.
Yeah, bro.
We would go down there every Memorial Weekend. I remember like we would go down there every Memorial Weekend, and I remember we had a family reunion.
Yeah.
The same time Crank That had came
Yeah,
out,
you see
and
that
like
shit, the impact
a
was
couple of
crazy.
cousins had like that was like part of like the dinner shit. Like we had a whole
That
routine.
shit was crazy. The impact of that shit was
Yeah, shouts to Atlanta, man.
Atlanta, like, I feel like that is it's such an
Another
important
capital?
state. Yeah, it's an important state for everything.
another
though, 'cause
capital, yeah.
a lot of films are shot in Georgia as well. Like they got like a really
Yeah.
really
Georgia is.
high amount of films. They're almost all shot in Georgia. If you go on Netflix at the end, you'll see like they have the little peach logo. A lot of shit is shot.
Oh, that's what that is?
Even if it says
A lot of
LA
it,
and shit like that.
Yeah, I see that
Tyler
P. Yeah,
Perry, like, a lot
that
of-
Peace logo. Okay, that makes sense.
So that's that
bro,
studio
Georgia
that's
is
in
like the
Atlanta.
mecca of entertainment.
I
They
see that
really
Peace
are.
logo everywhere all the
That makes
time.
sense. That's crazy.
Yeah, Georgia
Damn.
is a mecca, bro.
See, why you gotta tap it with
like
You learn
Florida,
something new.
Film
Florida's
guys.
the cheapest place. Miami's the cheapest place to do anything. Like if you want to get a music video shot, you want to get models, you want to get all that shit. If you want that look in Miami, it's 50% off. That's the best way I can put it.
Why?
It's just cheaper. Like it's just
What the-
so-
what the- what, like,
they do
videographers
so,
are cheaper
they
and
do
shit?
so much of it that it's just way cheaper. Like you
Yeah.
can get the boat rental, you can get the fucking car rental. All that shit is
Ain't no
half.
niggas doing that.
Yeah, it's half price. They
Wow.
the
Because they
market
know
is just, it's
they
maxed out.
they get so much that they could sell it
They
at that
know,
price.
yes, we can give it to you
Supply
lower,
and
you can
demand.
stay
The
booked
economic
for the
plan is
whole year.
different.
Facts.
Yep. I feel
That's
like
right.
that shit, cause like,
Because you know in New York,
yeah,
they're
you're
going
not cool.
head crack.
Yeah, you fucking spending 5,000 and you didn't even get nothing done.
That
I seen niggas do. I seen niggas spend $5 on a video, and I'm like, bro, like this is not a.
Yeah.
You think this is $5,000, but this is not a $5,000 video.
Right. You could have
It's
did
just
something
where
with
they get it,
25 and
yeah,
had
bro.
another 25.
In Florida, bro, like the most I spent on a music video was 15,000. That was in New York because it was in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and that was the song I got on YouTube. It's called Party Hard. That video was like 15,000. Then the editor was another 2,500, 17,500 for that video.
Damn.
I did duffel bag for what? 7,500. So that's way cheaper. That's almost 3 times cheaper. And the video is just as good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally just as good. There's certain things that you know what I'm saying. Like you could do in house that you can't do in house.
Right.
When it comes to videos, you'll see it if I showed you. You know what I'm saying? But oh shit, like that's way different.
Like your video
Well, that looks way
look
better.
different. It should like you signed to a major label or something.
It always
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like it, to keep up that look that I'm signed to a major label is very expensive, and that is where most of my budget goes. Any of the money I would make off of music, I immediately reinvested it back into music.
So,
You know what I'm saying? Like
so obviously the way you going about it, you feel like it's better to pit out the best shit rather than more
Yeah,
shit.
I
So,
mean-
so you'd rather pit out 12 great songs a year. Than
that's how I would rather work, but that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I don't have a big ass hit song.
All right,
because-
so bet. So what is Trilly gonna do for 2026 then? Like,
That's
are you
that's
gonna
really
drop
the
more?
game plan. Yeah, I wanted to do a more organic feel for music. Because I used to pay for a lot of promotion. I used to pay for everything. Like I literally, like I said, I never made money and didn't put it into music.
You wanna touch the
I would
streets.
spend all of my money. Like if I came up 40,000, I'm spending 38,000 on music. I'm paying my bills and I'm spending everything on music. I did it my whole life. Like,
That's why it should look the way it
like,
looks.
yeah, but people don't understand that. They just like, oh, this nigga got this. I have never had one person help me ever.
So-
I'm not even joking. Like, not with anything, not with studio time, not with videos. Nobody has ever helped me with anything. Like, I've 100% invested in myself with everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I
very,
know,
very,
nigga.
yeah, like it's overwhelming a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
Keep going.
you have to want to do that though. Like, if you really believe in your plan A, you have to want to be like, yo, I'm
It
gonna
don't
put
matter.
every year. There's nothing.
no stopping.
Yeah, that's
It's like,
that's
no,
just what it is.
Yeah,
But I feel like you're saying, like for 2026, well, what I would do different is I would do more of an organic rollout and just try to put myself out there so people can understand who I am more versus just what music I make or what video I shot.
like podcasts and shit like this.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to. You have to get your personality. People have to see who you are.
They feel like you want to act.
They have to.
that's what this platform is for too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what they
It's
don't want to
amazing,
hear
like, yeah,
was
it's
really
amazing.
built. So like, you know, artists, you know, whether you're an actor, videographer, whatever you are, you know, an entrepreneur, you could come out here and you can give your supporters and your viewers a different side of you. Like, people hearing you talk, they might be like, damn, this is the longest I've ever heard you
they
speak.
could
Like,
be
I didn't even know you spoke like that, or you had the vernacular like
already
that.
know.
So like you said, like, you know, it draws them to you even more. Like, damn, like he just like me. You know what I'm saying? Now they're hearing like, damn, my boy got 40 bands and spent 38. Damn, I gotta up my shit. Like,
That most you ever spent in like in a year on your music?
Over 100,000. Multiple, like over 100,000.
Your stomach ever hurt once you put that bread in?
Nah, it's cause you like when you doing what you're supposed to do, the money's gonna come to you.
It's gonna come back.
Yeah, like there's nothing. Like, God is a very giving God. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do what you're supposed to do, like I promise you, God is gonna be like, that's the best way I can put it. Like, that's the best way I can put it.
math.
That's
the best way I can put it.
That's God math right there.
A lot of people don't realize that. They're just like, yo, this shit not gonna work. I don't know about this, but I promise.
Too
Like,
panicky.
yeah, if you
When
do
did
what
Trilly-
you're supposed to do, it's gonna work. Like, it's
When
just
did
gonna
Trilly
go right.
realize this shit is working? Or when did Trilly realize
Duffel
this is the right
Bag. I
plan?
feel like Duffel Bag was a very
Duffel Bag
impactful
was
song
one right
for me.
there.
Like, Duffel Bag was an impactful song, and it showed me that like, cause I made that song so fast. Me and some young guy, the producer I work with on a lot of my music, we made the song so fast, and we was like, this is whack. Anyway, like we moved on to
This
another
is
song.
whack.
Yeah, like we like nigga, we did something else. Then we
It's
did
always
another
those
song.
songs.
Yeah. And then like when I spun back and I shot the video, I'm like, yo, this song is not whack. But then when I dropped it and I seen like everybody was sharing it, like thousands of shares. It was like such a big impact. I was like, wow, like this is like I talked to like 5 different record labels of that song. They was literally calling me, blowing my phone up. I flew out, met mad people. I met so many different like label people. Like I know everybody. Like there's so many people.
This is just last
They
year,
all
right?
follow me. Duffel Bag I dropped 2022 or 2021. So that was like 3-4 years ago. But that was the biggest. That was like when I knew like I could do this shit.
This shit is actually tangible.
This is
Eye opener.
This is so easy for me to do because, like I said,
Multiply.
when we made that song, we was like, "Yo, this shit is easy. Like this shit is kind of." You know what I'm saying? We didn't really care about that song, so that showed me that like this is easy.
If I
for
do
us.
something
Yeah.
I really care about, we'll really go crazy.
we gonna really do something special.
Walk me through that first time you got off the plane to Cali. You went into that record label, and you sat down with executives, and now you're really looking at them in a table with paper in front of you, like, damn,
Yeah.
this is crazy. What's going on?
So the first record contract I got was in New York. It was from Asylum Records. I didn't sign it because they wasn't offering me enough money initially, and it was more like I have this much money. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not offering me something that's life changing.
Like, you were trying to get out the hood.
I'm
and
not.
shit.
No. I got out the hood already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did all that shit without like anything. Like I said, like you make money off
You was
music.
like ESCG shit.
Yeah, I already made enough money off of music to like move myself, move my family.
Wow.
But what I would say is, like I said, that record contract, it didn't give me the ability to grow my career. Fuck moving or buying shit. I don't care about none of that. It didn't give me enough money for me to be like, yo, I'm gonna drop an album. I'm gonna shoot 10 music videos.
Right.
It wasn't that much money. It's
What
like,
about
yo,
the
bro,
leverage,
it's
though?
not gonna.
Is it all about the money when you're trying to sign for a contract?
So the leverage, it changes all the time with labels. And at that time, since it was a while ago, it was more so like, do you have like a very, very big song? You know what I'm saying? Which is not easy to get without a label. They know that. That's why they just trick you into a contract. Now another reason I didn't sign it is because a lot of people don't know this with music contracts. Like there's stipulations. It was like sign this, and then if this works, or even if it doesn't, after you get off our record label for the next 4 years, you can't sign any other record. I'm like, nah, bro. Yeah, I'm like, nah. People don't know that that's what's in a record contract. It's like stipulations that can cripple your career.
You're on the shelf.
Because they like, nigga, if you don't work with us, you're not working with nobody. That's basically how most record contracts are.
That's crazy.
From major labels. Like
if,
I said,
if you terminate it early.
or even if you didn't, even if you satisfied the contract, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if I satisfied the contract,
You still can't sign?
Would I do it now? You saying?
No, I'm saying if
The contract. You still couldn't. Yeah, you still couldn't sign with another label for 4 years, no matter what the label was, unless it was under the same
umbrella.
Or umbrella as Asylum. That's why I was like.
That's what a lot of artists do. They say, cause they be under something like Sony, and then
they don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, Rock Nation, then go to Def Jam after.
It's a lot. It's only a few groups in the music industry. All these people brush shoulders with each other.
Right.
Like the executive of this label is gonna get fired or quit, and he's gonna go to this label, and then he's gonna go to this label, and he's gonna hire A&R for this label.
A lot of these big labels are subsidiaries of other big labels that we already know.
It's like three groups. Like I said, it's like 3 groups.
Like a family tree almost.
Yeah, exactly. Because the grandfather hired the son, he hired the nephew.
And the cousins is beefing.
Exactly.
Cousins record.
That's literally.
That's usually how it goes. The cousins usually don't like each other.
But that's why, like,
or you get the siblings that hate.
That's what it is. It's rivalry. It's rivalries in the higher levels of music. But that's why I personally wouldn't sign to a label now. I don't feel like that is what would help an artist.
It's not really
like make.
It can still help you, but it's not. They're not as strong as.
It's not. It's.
Because there's so many different ways now. Like
it's just weird. Like music is so weird now.
Yeah.
I feel like most the leverage that they want you to have when you go in the building now is like, did you go viral on TikTok?
Yeah.
No, I didn't go viral on TikTok. Okay, we're not interested.
So what year was this that you was in these meetings? 2022.
I got out of jail in 2019. From 2020, it took me like a few months. From 2020 to like 2023, I was in a bunch of different offices. I met a bunch of label owners. I met with everybody. And like I said, in between, I dropped Duffel Bag. That's when it really got lit. Like that's when I was on the phone with different record labels.
2019, 2020.
From 2020 to 2023. Okay. That was like because in the middle of that, I dropped Duffel Bag. That's what I'm saying. Like in the middle of those 3 years, I dropped Duffel Bag. So when I first got out of jail, that's when I had the Asylum contract. Everything else after that was just more so conversations and offers, but I didn't really like I didn't go along with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, yo, bro, like I really
bet on yourself.
Yeah, I really don't feel like it's anything that y'all can offer me. If I'm a fail, I'm a fail. Yeah, like, but y'all not gonna give me $20 million, $10 million. I'm not doing it. Plus, they don't give you that much money. Like people don't know this. When you get a big contract,
how much are they offering? You don't mind us knowing.
So we didn't get to Asylum.
Delegation for
so basically Asylum was offering me like it was like $50,000 up front.
Like a Sonic, like a Sonic bonus type of
just like this is your money, but like what I always tell people is you owe it back, so it's it's pointless. It's like this is fucking.
It's like when your credit card send you like a little cash check in the mail, like hey, you could cash that, but you still gotta pay that.
I'm like, bro, I got 50,000, or I can get 50,000. That's attainable. After that, after I dropped Duffel Bag and I had a very very big influence, then the labels were like, yo, we can give you a 7-figure contract. They didn't say a specific number, but I did get offered. He's like, yo, I can get you a 7-figure contract. Now, me as a solo artist, I'm just like, yo, like I understand, but I brush shoulders with a lot of people. Like I'm really cool with a lot of people who sign big contracts. So I'm like, I already know that you say seven figures, but it's not gonna be 7 figures. Like you still even with
and you still gotta recoup all that.
They still don't give you the money. It's not like, yo, we signed for $9 million. Here's a $9 million. It's not like that, bro. Like they're gonna tax you for the videos. They're gonna tax you for the studio time. If you wanna fly out, they're gonna tax you for the flying. They're gonna tax you for all your friends flying with you, outfits. Like you're just that 7 or 9 million, whatever you signed for. Yes, you're paying for it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta give it back at the end of the day.
And then you owe
like
it
a
back.
self-credit.
It's like a loan. It's a loan, basically.
Yo, so like everyone here seen the Diddy documentary, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I bet. So like we seen how Diddy was charging.
He violated.
Recouping.
Bro, he violated all his artists.
Yeah.
But my question is, boom, right? Since if Diddy owned the record label, owned the studio, this and the third, under his business name, and was able to charge his artists outside of their check and then make the money still come back to him 2 times?
Yeah, bro.
Why don't artists, producers, or whatever just create a business for themselves or make themselves a business?
Yeah.
Why does it not happen a lot?
I think that's kind of like going independent.
That's what it would.
Yeah, but like even
entail.
when people don't go independent, they don't actually set up a business structure for
You
themselves.
have to set up a business structure.
They just say, "Oh, I'm independent."
Yeah. Like me,
But
I have an LLC.
that's what I'm saying. Essentially, like what you're saying is like going independent the proper way.
The proper way, because
Right.
essentially all the
That's
regular
really what
labels
it
want to do for you is
That-
put you onto the
that.
payroll and
Yes.
take loans out
You're just a worker.
against your name.
Yes.
on the
Yeah, like
business.
essentially, if you do independent correctly, like the
That's
proper
what you would
like,
do. Yeah, if you're
like,
doing it correctly, that's
like
that's
LA
essentially
Russell, like
what
Lil
you
Russell,
do.
he probably got the best independent structure going right now.
Okay.
Like he like I'm seeing right now, he just dropped the album. I think he sold like 5,000 albums, but he's also doing it where it's like you pay for the worth. Like Kyrie Irving bought an album for like
Oh, yeah, I've seen that,
11,000. Snoop Dogg bought an album for like 5K. So you could pay for however much you feel like his album was worth. You could get it for $1, get it for $11. You could give him $1,000 for
I
this
feel
one
like
album.
they should do that.
So like a
generally.
museum.
Like they should.
Yeah,
just do
like
that
he got his
generally.
own system. Then he also has it where like his supporters could get shares of his music. So out of 100%, he'll give you like 1%.
Nah,
Like you could make an offer for that 1%.
Like Russell's smart, even though he's
Yeah.
wearing big t-shirts and slippers and shit
And
like that. Like
Crocs.
he got the
That's what I'm
Crocs
saying.
and no socks. He got the game plan.
He would basically be like what you're saying. Like he's the one that's putting shit in order where like
Yeah.
Or G Herbo.
G
So
Herbo,
basically,
yeah.
G Herbo, he's been independent. Like he done did partnerships
yeah.
with certain companies to get like marketing deals.
Or you would do
Distribution
distribution
yeah,
contract.
you gotta do it right.
Yeah, word.
You gotta
So at the end of the day, you still have to help get your name out
Yeah,
there.
you have to.
Right.
But at that time, like that, because that's what it was from Asylum. The $50,000 was a distribution contract, so that's why it was so low. But
And you feel like I could market myself with that.
I could. No, I just had the money,
studios
so
up.
I was like, bro, I don't need y'all to give me that. Like, if I could get what y'all offer me, I know I could figure something out. You know what I'm saying? And
That's a fact.
after that, I'll drop duffel bag. So I obviously did have.
And this is a
Right
time
out
we
of my
fresh
shoulder.
home, we going
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
How how was doing that bid? How long were you away for?
I was in jail for 13 months.
13 months, okay. And then and how was that 13 months being away from home, being away from your family?
That
Was your daughter already
no,
born?
my daughter wasn't born. My daughter was conceived right after that.
Okay.
So
my boy came home ready. He said, "They are fresh up out that fed. I put that pussy on me." I'm like, needed that.
well, what I would say about jail is like jail is jail. Like it's mad boring.
Jail.
It's jail. It's jail.
We was in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I was in jail in Pennsylvania.
Type vibe. Like, what was the funniest story you done seen there from being in 13 months? You was like in a low security.
So it's not a low. That was the county. When you go upstate, that's when you see more.
You was like where Wallow and them was at.
Yeah, Wallow was upstate. You know what I'm saying? You only in the county for what, 23 months. You can't do more than 23 months in the
So
county.
they going to Rikers.
Yeah, but Rikers is they
Nah,
gonna
this
get
is
you
the
out.
county.
Yeah, they
County is like
Rikers is the
county is like the commons, right?
County is like
It's like processing.
It's
Like
where
you
it's
go
where
there.
you're gonna go before you're proven guilty if you don't bail.
You know what I'm
out.
saying? Yeah, like that's
bro,
like
bro went to Rikers first, and then he
Yes,
now he's
Rikers
upstate.
is-
yeah. I was saying like
Rikers is
I know like counties is like yeah.
Yeah, Rikers is the county in New York, but in PA where I was at, that I was basically in county. I did the 13 months in county because I didn't plea out to a state bid. But what I did get caught with should have been a state bid. I just
God
we had
willing, you
lawyers.
did
Yeah,
that.
we
That
just
it wasn't.
We had a lot of lawyers, so we was able to like maneuver a lot better than a lot of people would in that
He was
situation.
Jewish.
The lawyer I had, no, he wasn't Jewish, but he was tapped in. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Y'all took the DA out on a date." I'm like, "Yo, that's what you
saying
gotta
that way,
do.
okay?
If that's what you gotta do, like that's what you gotta do." Because at first they was wild, and it was like what the first offer was 5 years and then no probation and then 5 years. No, it was 5 years and then it was 5 to 10. So that's basically you do 5 in jail, then the other 5 you do on parole, and then it was followed by 5 years of probation. I'm like, bro, I'm not taking that, bro. There's no chance. I would never take.
Oh, you
that
thinking
shit.
that when I could have been a possibility for your life that you was about to be in jail for the next 10 years?
There's nothing you can do. It don't matter what you think. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real.
What
Like, that
was
shit
you
don't
thinking?
matter.
Like, damn.
It is what it is. Like, it is
What's
what
that
it
shit?
is. Like, it is what it is.
Really?
Everybody I got, cause my house got raided, so everybody I got arrested with, they was all like, yeah, this is what it is. There's nothing we can do.
Rated.
Like,
How
yeah.
that happen?
That's niggas told. Niggas telling you like that's why. This is why I
Do it by yourself.
completely. Nah, I wouldn't even see that. Don't
You got
don't commit
PTSD.
no crime. It's
got
not
PTSD
necessarily
working with niggas?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like from the house getting raided.
No,
I do got PTSD from being around niggas and working with niggas. Yes, I agree with that 100%.
I
I don't really
can
got
see that.
PTSD from the house getting raided because it's like Like you know what you're signing up for when you do certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Like,
fact.
it's just like cause I remember when that happened. My man was like, "Your mom was there." I'm like, "Yeah, my mom was there." They like, "They cuffed your mom." I'm like, "Bro, yes, they cuffed my mom. Everybody in the house was cuffed."
You know what it was. He was psyched
I'm
out.
like, my mom is gonna rock out with me if no matter what the fuck I do, my mom is gonna rock out with me. I'm like, yo, I'm killing people, mom. She goes like, "Ah, yo, do your thing, yo, you doing like, you know what I'm saying? My mom is rocking out with me no matter what." So I'm like, yo, bro, like that's what comes with it. I'm sure my mom knew that. I paid all the bills, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she understood like this is what can happen if it goes wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why I wouldn't be in the streets, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to do none of that shit no more. I feel like most of what you make, you pay back in time.
You reap what
And
you
oh
sow.
yes, you always will. No matter what, no matter how good you are at it, you're gonna get caught.
You wash
And
your
I
hands
know a
in
lot
the
of
dirty
people,
sink, your hands gonna be dirty.
No, everybody thinks they're gonna get away with it. Like you can't. Like when it comes to selling drugs, you're not getting away with it. Like that's the best way I can feel. Like, they're gonna catch you some way somehow, bro.
You're not getting
I know I'm just being real, bro, because like
Nah, I
I just been around
I
it,
was
bro,
looking at the Facebook post yesterday. His son was up. He was selling fat,
yeah,
some weed,
you
some
getting
coke.
caught. You getting
Him
caught.
and his mom got booked.
You getting caught.
Mom did 9 years. He got like 20.
Especially if you get caught with that, they whack, they working. You about to be
Fetty Wap about to
in
come
the
home
system.
next year for the Fetty Wap.
Yeah, that nigga.
Word.
Hey, speaking
God
of
bless
like,
them.
speaking of like jail and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like all this unhealthy stuff, you know what I'm saying? We gotta break, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to Rhythm and Juice. Good,
Yeah, for
good
sure.
healthiness over here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm definitely happy for you.
We got the fresh juices. They got one for you to show us right here.
For that
We got the apple, pineapple, passion fruit. This that success right here.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
but we're gonna initiate our guest. We got the mighty shot right here.
That's the shot.
Yeah, that's one for you too, man. This that grapefruit, ginger, and lemon. 2-ounce mighty shot, health shot right here. You know what I'm saying? Good for the blood, good for the digestive
Yeah, this
system,
one of those.
good for the
I hate
immunity
grapefruit.
system.
I see what's going on.
Gotta have
I'ma
one of
take it,
these.
though.
Cheers, my brother.
I'm gonna take it though. You know what I'm saying?
With my boy Reef. Cheers, my boy.
Yeah, we gotta toast.
You gotta toast up, major.
Even though I hate grapefruit.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of grapefruit either, but like
nasty.
blended with the lemon and the ginger.
Yeah, it probably take over that taste.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. I'm hip to the ginger shots, but I never like ginger. And
Cheers, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Salud.
Health is wealth, you heard?
Yeah, you only taste the ginger, so I can't really complain. Yeah, I can't really complain.
Mm.
Well, I got one in there too. You got one? Nah, you have a shot. A shot?
That shit's spiced out.
You one in there.
Good, I was feeling you.
That shit is spiced out right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Talking about like, you know, the jail and shit like that, right? I'm pretty sure y'all seen the F the Streets movement.
Yo, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, like-
especially with that Atlanta shit going on.
Yeah. Like how you felt about it? I think who kicked it off? 21?
Yeah.
Like the F the
Did
shit. Yeah, I think it was
I'm
21.
gonna be real. So when it comes to shit like that, like I know that they
It's an agenda.
they're in a spot where like, it's Atlanta. Like that's a place where they all was together. They all like New York don't got that. We don't have that. We never had a time where every New York artist was working with each other and helping each other get on. So like I feel like Atlanta is they just trying to bring it back to that. You know what I'm saying? What I say fuck the streets. Personally, no, I wouldn't say fuck the streets. I would say fuck certain things from that come from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Fuck some niggas that's from the streets. Certain niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I wouldn't say fuck the streets. Because like I just feel like
Certain niggas, fuck those niggas.
like we that ass. But like we come from where we come from. Like we like you're always, no matter how bad you grew up, like you're gonna appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can get fed for the streets and they turn around and say fuck the streets.
Yeah,
after
I
the streets
remember
been feeding you.
paying the electric bill for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like shit was off the whole month before my birthday, and that was my birthday gift, paying the electric bill. So like I know how bad it could get, and I will always be thankful that it's not like that now. So I wouldn't say fuck the streets, but like I said, with what they're trying to do, I understand what they're trying to do. They're just trying to bring it back to what it was.
I bet, but you could say that, but it's funny how timely it is after
sure.
like the big dogs are starting to come out with these rap rumors and everybody saying,
It's just because the gunner
he's
situation
telling,
for real. It's because
he's
of the gunner
telling.
situation. Doug didn't tell. Doug just
Yeah, I
did
don't think
some
Doug-
stuff. He
Doug-
just did some
That's
something that you shouldn't
It was
do.
just some
You know what I'm
funny
saying?
shit.
Yeah,
It was just some funny shit.
That's what they're saying. Yo, you did some snitching shit. It's like he just was talking too much, but everybody knows that he was just
It's
talking
like
too
politics,
much.
though, bro.
Like,
It's like they doing
Yeah.
that so just so like in a year or two they could be like, nigga, what?
yo, gun is back. That's what they
Big
saying. But I don't know.
Big
Like,
fuck the streets.
Yeah.
Nigga, what you mean?
I just feel
What
like
you mean, twin?
like,
You bet on that shit, twin?
niggas, like you said, like niggas done benefit of crazy. Like I think 21 started, but like he started like a week after he dropped the album, bro. And every song is about drilling and killing niggas, and it's like,
I was tough too.
but that's what I'm saying. So it's like you can't be in your literally a week after, like you can't drop 14 songs and like 12 songs. You really talking about how you really shooting niggas and doing all this shit.
I don't think they're into like that. I think they
fuck niggas with locks, and you out here, yeah, look at my locks today, y'all. Like even my shit look major, right?
Yeah, I
was talking about fuck the locks, like what?
So it's like
I feel like his speaking point was different though. Like he wasn't. I don't think he was saying like fuck everything about the streets. He was more so saying like fuck all the shit that came with it. You know what I'm saying? That's
you can't say that, bro.
Saying, like,
you can't.
That's what I feel like he was saying.
I feel like niggas can't do that, especially like the way your music is.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I agree.
you're gonna have to change your life.
Disagree with it.
You're gonna have to turn to NLE Chopper.
I feel like you gotta do
That nigga is crazy.
Only NLE Chopper can say fuck the streets. Like,
right now, right? Yeah, right. Niggas might actually believe him. Like he changed his life.
He can't even say fuck the streets because he's dissing niggas, right? He's dissing NBA young boy, so he can't say fuck the streets. That dissing culture. That's street
bad.
culture.
Niggas going bold.
That's street culture, bro.
That is.
I ain't gonna lie. Dissing niggas.
White boys
and that came from gangster rap. That came from hip hop.
And he's trying to be Tupac.
Yeah, that nigga.
Like, come on, bro. He can't. I mean, yeah, nah, he can't. He part of that too. He part of that.
Blueface say, yo, he want to be Muslim. He want to be current. He want to be gay.
Nigga said, he said he can't. He don't fuck with NLE because he used to call him to get pussy. He said, yo, he used to call him and be like,
I know
girls, girls, and will FaceTime Blueface and show the girls like, hey, I know Blueface. You know what I'm saying? Get some pussy. So he's like, yo, that's why Blueface fake not jacking NLE right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really tap too much into it. I really just seen like the diss song that he did to NBA. But yeah, I like that. I don't even understand. I don't know.
They say go through a crisis.
Yeah, he's bugged out. I don't really listen to his music enough to know like what it was before that. But like that shit was just dirt. Like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you going through? Like,
nah, no cap though.
That shit is
Trilly
crazy.
Trilly out here bugging. How y'all feel about Trump kidnapping bro and then bringing him over here?
I feel like that's what you gotta do. Like, he do what he gotta do. It is what it is. Like, America always do that shit. I don't know what the fuck people do.
Nah, this is just the first time that they not trying to act like.
He's doing this so he can. He's doing that so he can end inflation. That's really all it is.
Yeah, so he can get oil. He literally said
he's gonna make the gas prices go down. If the gas is gonna go down to like $1.90, $1.80 everywhere worldwide. Well, in America, it's gonna go down.
Be driving for 3 days.
Everything that people is doing, like all these transporting businesses, once he makes the gas so cheap and the transporting businesses are cheaper, that's all it is.
I'm gonna raise the tariffs.
Inflation's done after that.
I'm gonna raise the tariffs, so y'all niggas gonna start doing shit inland, more shit in the country. Then I'm gonna go kidnap the nigga who leads the country with the largest oil reserves in the world.
They have the most oil on earth.
In the world, more than Saudi Arabia.
More than everybody. So the thing is, they don't have the infrastructure that Saudi Arabia has. They don't have good enough like machines. They don't have good enough anything.
He shipped machines over.
He was just selling the gas basically. That nigga was just trapping that shit like, yo, 215. Like he was trapping the gas. Literally. He was not even making how much he's supposed to make because the nigga was just so thirsty for money. That's what Trump is saying. Like, nigga, they've been put a sanction, and they've been put a sanction on Venezuela. So like, Democrats years ago. So they were technically breaking the law, is what he's saying. But like I said,
and they banned was indicting them for years.
All he's gonna do is end inflation. Once inflation is only gas. Like that really is what the issue is because
gas runs everything.
The groceries are too expensive. Yeah, everything is coming from gas. Like once the transport is cut, that's it. It's done. Like,
that's literally.
There's no more inflation. Like it's done. Like I feel like
how long do you think that's gonna take?
2 years max.
Oh, this is quick.
2 years max.
Nigga be knowing shit. This nigga be knowing shit. Smart.
I tapped into the politics, not too much because I can't vote and I don't want to vote. Mm-hmm. But what I would say is I understand
what's going on.
Republicans, not Republicans all, but I understand what Trump is trying to do with that move. I get it. Like it's a very, very calculated move. It just looks like, oh, he's doing all this shit. Like he's doing all this. It's like, nigga, that shit, y'all don't know how y'all would run the country anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, like, bro, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all would do anyway. Like, that nigga gotta end inflation. He said that's what he's gonna do. He gotta do something that nobody has ever done, basically, because it's very hard to end inflation. That's very, very hard, especially from one of the countries that has the most money.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get kidnapped.
Yeah, he should have already.
He's in a spot like this.
Yeah, because he moved. They said that he was sleeping in a different place every night, so he already knew that
Niggas was coming from.
Yeah, he already knew that what he was doing was illegal. He already knew that.
And they was gonna let his wife go, and then she was like, nah.
Yeah, I mean,
But I ain't
I
like,
don't think he's gonna get that much time, but
that makes sense. They about to turn them niggas to Puerto Rico. But they about to send
they should though.
But they gonna send that nigga to a different island somewhere and then tell that nigga he can't ever go back to Venezuela. Like, they about to lock that nigga up. That's why that nigga don't care. Like, he just sitting there like this, his tech off.
Yeah,
He comfortable.
he
and
made a
shit,
bunch
go
of
to the
money.
spot with the water and shit. Like, that nigga is sturdy. Like,
He made mad money. I'm sure he did everything.
he got a fucking $1 billion somewhere in a Swiss bank account.
Yep.
Nigga.
He not even worried about
Nah,
that.
you not worried.
I already know he was prepared for this. I already know he was. So. I would say, like I said, that's gonna end inflation. Like generally, I feel like that was the best way for inflation to be ended. Like what Trump is doing, I feel like that's all that could have ended inflation. There's no other place that we could have got oil from anyway.
Yeah, we ready to take it from
nowhere
Libya.
else, yeah, like-
We ready to take it from Libya.
Big top off.
Before for too many years. I feel like that was the best way.
Sudan and shit like that. So
Word.
you got to get it from somewhere else.
You had to rob him. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Transitioning though.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
I'm hearing you got a new project coming out, man.
Yeah.
Talk about it. What's the name of that? What's the
The
name of that
album is
project?
called Filthy Paradise.
Filthy Paradise.
Filthy Paradise.
Explain it to us. What does that
Wait,
mean?
before you even get into that, just let them know where they can find your music. You know, your artist
I'm
name.
everywhere.
Poppy Trilly on the gram.
Spell it out.
My
Spell it out.
Instagram is probably keep it trill. But I'm everywhere. I'm on Apple Music, YouTube,
Tumblr.
every platform. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
MySpace, wherever the fuck you go, I'm there, 100%.
Let's get into Filthy Paradise. That's a good name.
With the album, I feel like I brought together. I've been through a lot of, like, I would say a lot of the closer people to me. They did a lot of weird shit in the last couple of years of my life. So I feel like I made an album that is able to allow people, because everybody goes through that. It's not like I'm unique for going through betrayal or
Right.
disloyalty. Everybody goes through that. So I made an album that is more focused on getting through that, feeling lit after those things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like still being
Making
able
it through.
to feel like you in your prime when people do some real filthy shit.
Like in the Paradise, that shit was dirty.
Yeah,
to
you
get there.
still good. Like it's like
Yeah.
Still
fuck,
good.
fuck all that. It's fuck all that shit. We still good. We still going. We
Yeah.
still going to do what we came to do. That's really what the album was an emphasis on. You know what I'm saying? And this album it took me like 4 years to make. Not because I got the songs done a long time ago. Half of the album I did like 2022. So it's been done. It's not like it was hard to get the album done or the songs done. It was more so just like I need to do this at the right time, and I feel like this is the right year to drop it because 2016 was the best year like ever. So it's the anniversary of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, I really want to
feeling the vibes.
Like, yo, this is gonna be like the
It
anniversary.
says the anniversary of
Mhm.
2016.
2016. Like, that's
2016
what I
was really
aiming for.
wild. Like, that was a
100%.
great year.
And more so, like I feel like that album is gonna speak for itself. I feel like some of the songs on there, they're way better than what is what's happening in music right now. I worked with a lot of big names, a lot of really talented people.
Got some features
Like
in there?
life got more lit.
Did life get more lit?
Like what you mean by like the music is better than what was going on back then?
Just no, I'm saying
Like
right
what's
now.
going on, right? He's like,
Right now,
you got more music.
like I feel like a lot of
Oh,
niggas
you
suck.
got more motion
Yeah, a lot of the artists right now is horrible. I'm gonna just be real. Like, I really have passion for music. I really listen to some of the best artists. I really am influenced by the best artists. I got a lot of passion for the music. You know what I'm saying? So when people drop music that lacks soul or music that lacks where this shit really came from, what made it special, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you doing this shit for money. Like, I can tell. You doing this shit for the bitches. You doing this shit because it's lit. Right. That's cool, but like that's why this goes back to niggas having the 2 years. That's why you got the 2 years, because you're not really. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. Like, this is not you. And I feel like with this album, I'm proving that my spot is solidified in music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a good way to look at it. I got timeless music on this album. You know what I'm saying? Like I really feel like I could put this album against anything, and people gonna be like, damn, like you really capitalize off of what you went through, the negative and the positive. You put this shit into perspective for everyone. Yes, and like I said, everyone can relate to betrayal and disloyalty. Everyone can relate to that. So it's like this is gonna put it on a very high pedestal for you. Like,
so like at what point, like what happened in your life that like what turning point? When you say you're making this album for 4 years,
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it wasn't always cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I changed the name like 3 or 4 times. Really, what made me keep Filthy Paradise is because, so I'm also working on clothes. I had posted like a couple of the pants I was working on, and I wanted to do like the clothing brand name Filthy Paradise. But I'm like, yo, like, I'd rather just name the album that and then drop the clothes that kind of like merch, kind of like for the album.
I don't know if y'all realize, but 50 Cent, every time he dropped the album back in the day, he made a movie for it.
And he had clothes and he had a video game. Like he did
Give Us Just Not Trying.
He brought you into like a world of Give Us Just Not Trying. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do that.
Definitely had that game.
You have to do that. In the movie, like you have to do that. Like and when you did that, like you don't peep. You like, damn, like this nigga named the album. This nigga had like
you don't peep. It's subconscious.
So market it.
But you have to do that. You have to put the people who listening into your world.
Gotta be in their face.
Yes. So like that's why I wanted to do the clothing shit, name it Filthy Paradise in the album, and be able to like put you in my shoes as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? I want people to relate to it on that level. Like just like you said, like what 50 did. I feel like 50 was the biggest artist as far as worldwide impact. He did it better than everybody. I don't think anybody could do what he did. He had a video game, movie, shoes. I remember being in Queens. I remember, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to live so close to one of his managers, so we used to get a lot of the shit. They would bring us a box of all this 50 Cent merch. Nigga, we would get that shit. I had the piggy bank video. I was watching that shit before everybody. We had that shit before the whole hood just because we were so cool as manager. I used to see all his cars parked in the hood. Like, I seen 50 do so much. Like, that nigga will always be the GOAT. And like I said,
is that one of the inspirations to starting his music and fly shit?
100%.
Because he does acting, music, he said it to every round. And then even the directing part of it.
The more I feel like, the more that time goes on, like the more legendary things
come. He just keeps doing better.
He has his hands in so much shit, and then on top of that, like he has, like I think power. Oh, like the Power universe has to be like a top 3 collection in the culture for real, bro.
Yeah.
That ass, and it's like he has access to that. And he's still going, like he's still dropping shit. He had BMF, like his mind is just
stable in the community,
so much,
bro. His mind is just different. It's like bro. It's so like you know we're like
he made
consuming it,
bro.
Like we're consuming it.
That was early,
and not really realizing it. And he's still going and still like living, and then he can still pop out on a Saturday night main event and perform Many Men.
Right.
Like it's 03 again. Like
and then even
that shit is wild, bro.
And even after I say that, bro. We had an episode with our guy Dollar. And Dollar said that he remember walking through the hood as a little kid with him and his cousins and stuff like that. And he came from the grocery store, and then 50 Cent pulling up behind him, with a big ass car, talking about something. Where y'all coming from? Oh, we coming from the supermarket.
If you from Queens,
passing each $100 bill, like
crazy.
So it's like a lot of people be like, oh, 50 this, 50 that. But it's people really in the hood who got stories of them getting helped out by people. Grown men who would be like,
if you from Queens, bro.
Queens,
you know what I'm saying?
I remember I was in jail this one nigga in PA. He's like, 50 can't even go back to his hood. I'm like, bro, yo. Nigga, we in Pennsylvania. First of all, we in jail in Pennsylvania. What makes you think that you know that 50 can't go back to his hood in Queens, and you're not even from New York? I'm looking at this nigga like, bro, like what be going on with people? Like you don't even know nothing about Queens. You from Pennsylvania? Like what the? That's just, I'm like, no, what? Like
you're a Harlem nigga too.
What? That's true. That nigga is bugging, bro. Like, nah, Harlem is own borough. You heard? Like Harlem is own borough.
Yeah, Harlem is on real. I fuck with Harlem though. That's my boy.
Nah, I do too. I fuck with Harlem niggas for real.
Yeah.
What's your favorite borough to be in, or you feel like you got the most influence?
Brooklyn, everything, 100%. Brooklyn got. Brooklyn breeded the best artists. Brooklyn breeded that raw New York generation. No, they kept it. It was like, we got 100 of these. Because even the niggas that didn't make it that came from Brooklyn was nice. And I feel like Brooklyn. It just that's just the realest New York. I feel like as of now, since it's so gentrified,
I ain't gonna lie.
The Bronx
some good points you got there.
Really just like
like
more authentic now. Of course, Queens.
But when you say like raw, when you think about like raw New York,
Queens always
like I ain't gonna lie, raw New York is. I would definitely give that to like Brooklyn.
You gotta think about it, bro. Like
Queens is like the uplifting, like
it's higher class.
The way Brooklyn is
everybody live in a house in Queens. Everybody live in a house in Queens.
I don't even think it's better. Like the largest indictment in Queens history,
of course,
just in Queens Village. All them little niggas live in houses. They all got indicted. They all live in 3-story houses.
Yeah.
Literally.
I just feel like I wouldn't take nothing from Queens because I'm from Brooklyn, but I'm also.
No, what you saying
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Real New York, I would definitely say Brooklyn.
it's just more raw. Like, it's just,
I give you that.
This is New York. Like when you
think about New York
certain
toughness,
shit, like
I would say
I can name spitters off the top of my head like Mano, Fabulous, Busy Banks, 268
it's a lot. It's
Biggie,
a lot.
Pop
It's a lot.
Smoke.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think Pop Smoke is
But
like
Queens, I feel like we got real moguls like Russell Simmons,
Nas,
Run
bro,
DMC,
come
Nas,
like Queens
50
is
Cent, Nicki Minaj.
I think Queens is like the best all around.
People who
I wouldn't take
actually,
nothing from Queens.
I was saying be smart, bro.
But
Like,
I could definitely agree. Brooklyn is like the rawest.
I feel like the Bronx got their lane.
The boogie down.
but it's too tough, it's too ghetto. It's like I
Too
feel like
ratchet
when
over
they
there.
make it, it's really just more so on some like they caught that spark and they just wrote it like
They didn't know what to do when they
not
got
really
there.
luck, cause you know the thing is luck.
They didn't think they would be there.
They think they'll be there. Like A Boogie didn't really think he'll be A Boogie, but he's like fuck it, nigga, I'm A Boogie now, nigga, I'll jack it.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I would have had no problem being outside on High Bridge smacking niggas up, but shit, y'all would make me A Boogie. I'm cool.
Yeah, I get what you're
But
saying.
nigga from Queens, like nah, nigga, I gotta be famous, nigga, I gotta be rich, like.
Yeah,
Nigga,
Queens and Brooklyn got the
Brooklyn,
most
like, nah,
famous
nigga, I'm about to go pee this nigga. What you talking about? I don't care about being famous, nigga. I'm gonna go catch the ops, nigga.
I'm fucking crying, son.
I feel like Brooklyn and Queens, they just breed the most amount of famous people in general. Whether it's film, music, fashion, no matter what it was. Like,
That's to me. That's the top
just
two
do
right
that,
there.
yeah,
I ain't
they
jacking
know.
no other. Like that's the top.
yeah, I
two.
agree. I would never put no other borough in that. Obviously, niggas don't count that out.
You know, it's gonna interchange based
Yeah.
on who's in the competition. But I'll go 1 and 2 is definitely
Brooklyn and Queens.
Queens, Brooklyn.
Good, swap 'em
Yeah,
out.
it's
You know what
probably
I'm
mine.
saying?
Anything else, I'm not jacking.
Those cousins right there.
I'm not jacking anything else. Well, other two,
Truly, yeah. Filthy Paradise.
Mhm.
I ain't like Filthy Paradise is really a hard name.
Yeah,
Cause
I
like
fuck with that. So I ain't
you
gonna
really
lie.
can't get to you really. A lot of niggas want to get to heaven, but a lot of niggas don't want to die.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's another good
A lot of
analogy.
niggas want to get to heaven, but a lot of niggas don't want to die.
I feel like that's another good analogy for the, you know what I'm saying, for that project. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's like
That's a good one.
a part of your journey.
They
to
want
heaven.
they don't want to go through.
They
what
wanna
it
go
takes.
through the
You know what I'm saying?
turmoil,
They
like-
really don't. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't want to go through what it takes.
A part of your journey in 2025. One of your close friends passed away.
Yeah.
How did that? You know what I'm saying? How did that? RP, bro, for sure. But how did that affect your mental for like moving forward, like moving in this space?
So, like with that, like that was just a really like particular thing that like it really made me want to go focus on the music shit more because he was really focused on the music shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Apollo was like really focused on music. Like he was so ahead of his time. He like, I got like 3 albums done. I'm about to go start recording this. And I feel like nobody ever understood why he was like that. You know what I'm saying? He would be like, yo, I already wrote that album. I got to, he was like, he had so much done. And I remember talking to his mom. I'm like, yo, I really feel like he had so much done because he was supposed to die. I know it sounds crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he was so ahead of his time because he
Like God made him do
yeah,
shit.
he was like subconsciously gonna pass away early. Like that's the best way I could put it. And we all had that conversation where we was just like, yo, like this nigga,
Like, he completed his mission.
Yeah, he completed his mission exactly. Like he was one of them people who he hit everyone up that he loved. Like he would literally hit everyone up that he loved. Yo, I love you. Hope everything's good. That nigga would do that shit. He would do it to everyone. And it's like a lot of. So yeah, that was more like it was just I never cried like that before. I never was that sad before. But like after like a month or two, you know what I'm saying, I was able to connect with his mother a lot more and we was topping it up and she was just like, I can't be sad over this for too long because he was like he already accomplished everything, like he did it all. Like, and everybody had that same feeling towards that situation. So like what I took from it was just appreciate the people around you, appreciate them as much as you can, you know what I'm saying? Like really appreciate the people around you, whether they're friends or family, and just stay focused because he was a very focused person, you know what I'm saying? So he just made me want to really focus on the music shit way more than I ever wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like he made me want to lock in, you know what I'm saying? Like he just made niggas want to lock in.
Even like to like piggyback off of that too, like I be doing that too, like here and there, like if I like a family member comes in my head, like I'll call them
immediately
because cause so too many times, like you know, we as people we always want to wait for somebody to reach out to us, and I be telling them like even if I call a random family member, just be like, yo, like you popped in my head, like I was just thinking about you, and I'm like, yo, I don't have to wait for you to call me, like if I want to speak to you, like why am I gonna wait for you to call me if I want to speak to you?
You can't
so like you know, and then like a lot of those times those be some of the best conversations just because it's just so natural.
Catching up.
Yeah, it's just so natural and they didn't expect it, and then you find out about this, you find out about that, and like those conversations be relieving for me as well because it's like I wanted to speak to you, bro, and I got the chance to speak to you, and I know you was like your day was a little more lighter, like because you didn't expect it. You know, everybody likes things that they don't necessarily expect sometimes, and you make them feel good because, like you said, a lot of people, end of the day, they're gonna put people on the back burner or just hope they well.
It's normal to do that because you got so
Like,
much
yeah.
going on, and I understand that. But like I said, bro, I'm thinking that it's just keep up with your people as much as
Facts,
I can,
bro.
even if it's.
But they need it. A lot of people need this shit more than you
You
think.
think that's the biggest thing you look from Apollo?
100%, because that nigga was, he was a real thorough person when it came to family and friends. Like he made sure that he was with you. He made sure he was hitting you up. He made sure he was checking on you. That's just what he was. He was that person. He was that for everybody. Like, you know, I'm seeing all sorts of white people and shit that I never knew. I'm like, yo, bro, how the fuck you knew these people? And it's like, yo, like they was crying and shit. I'm like, bro, how did I know?
Yeah.
And they talk about how they knew him. I'm like, yo, bro, there's no way this nigga was doing it. Like, he came to, he was helping me pray for myself. I'm like, bro,
It's the same nigga I was around.
what?
Yeah.
This nigga really, like, he really used that 24 hours. Bro. Like, that's why I couldn't get sad.
That's a beautiful thing. I ain't
It's
gonna
true.
lie.
It's true. Because I would never think that he knew people. I'm like, bro, there's no way. Like, and they bowling out. And I'm just like, damn, like, he really made an impact on so many people.
I feel like that's what life is about.
It is.
Like even at Aunt Dawn's funeral, like seeing everybody there, I'm like, damn, like this is what life is about. Like,
Everybody.
you know what I'm saying? The hood,
Yeah, everybody.
actual nieces and nephews, it was like, I bet.
Everybody.
That's what life is about, brother.
Word,
like-
man. Spread the love, bro.
Yeah, spread the love.
Check on your people.
Be selfless. Sometimes you gotta be selfish to be selfless, but
And mental health is everything.
And stop waiting on people to hit you up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go talk to that cousin you ain't speak to in a while,
That's a fact.
that aunt, that uncle,
and
just
checking
call
those
them.
niggas that's always checking on other people.
That's a fact.
Call them, bro.
Because them niggas really need it. They really, people who
lot of
checking on
people
everybody
need shit
else,
more than
they
you know.
really need it. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
fact.
I agree with that 100%.
Sometimes them checking on you be a cry for help.
Yeah, it is. It's they just want to make sure you good, even if they not good. You know what I'm
Cause they
saying?
know how bad it be.
Yeah, sometimes, bro, like, I'm
Okay.
saying, like, sometimes you gotta just speak. Like, there's so many times where having a conversation and getting a couple thoughts out your head will make you just feel lighter
That'll change your
in your
whole
world.
week, your whole week.
Yeah, because you got so
For
much
real,
shit
man.
pent up that you like, damn, like, you just conversing with yourself. You gotta, sometimes you gotta get, and then somebody
That's a
might
fact.
reassure something you've been thinking, or somebody might have you thinking about something else a different way. You're like, oh shit, like, I never thought of it like that. Like,
Yeah,
you're
I
actually
agree.
right.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
100%.
like you said, checking on your people, man. We all here.
I agree with that.
Yo, Trilly, when you hear the word reality rebel, what does that mean to you?
I feel like reality rebel is a person who's going against what the norm is for what's going on right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Societal norms.
Yeah, like exactly. Like the norms or like social media norms where everybody else is doing, you're doing something completely different. I feel like that's what that gives me the vibe
Find
of.
the odds.
What specific moment in your life did Trilly realize that he was a reality rebel?
I had to go against the odds a lot. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
What was the highest odds that you had to get over? Like one was at 1 and then the other was at 11. Higher odd number. Like what was the highest odds that?
When I had to fight the case, I feel like that was more going against the odds as much as I can. Cause like I said, we was facing a lot of time, and we had to really be smart with how we dealt with the situation. Cause that's where a lot of niggas go wrong.
That's your life.
Yeah, and they wind up doing a lot of time. So that was one event where I feel like I was really going against the odds. You know what I'm saying? And life in general, I go against the odds. Like I said, I've been through a lot of betrayal. And I feel like when people betray you, no matter what they did, when it comes to the light, you think about it, you like, damn, how the fuck would this nigga do this? Yeah, it's like, yo, and you have to pick yourself back up and bounce back almost immediately. You have to be very resilient. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. That is defying. Because some people get in a divorce, some people get broken up with, they kill a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't bounce back. Like, I don't understand how you couldn't bounce back from that. But it's because not everyone is resilient. Not everyone is ready to get betrayed. Not everyone is going to go through dishonesty or disloyalty and be like, yo, I'm good. Like, I'm cool. And
I think a lot of people be going through betrayal and disloyalty because they put their trust in men more than God.
yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
Like,
That's very
God
true.
got to be your best friend. Like, I feel like the stronger you are, the closer you are to God, the more resilient of a human you will be.
That's
Because
true.
you know, like,
That's true.
I don't necessarily need a friend or a best friend because I got God. That's my best friend. That's my protector.
You have to be
You know what I'm
able to
saying?
rely on God in that situation.
Yeah,
You have
bro.
to be smart
And you have
enough
to believe that you can bounce back. Because, like, truth be told, you came to the world alone, you're going to go out alone, gang.
That's
So
a
it's
fact.
like, you better
That
get
is a
comfortable
fact.
being by yourself or knowing how to, you know, bounce back and know how to do shit by yourself. Because
That
at
is
the
a
end of the
fact.
day,
You will
you
go out
really
alone.
all you got for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. My son,
That's
chill.
a good one, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
We
I agree
appreciate
with
you,
that.
brother.
This is
We
a
appreciate you
long
for being a
overdue.
reality rebel.
sure.
Yeah,
Then define the cause.
Sure.
this is a long time coming too,
I love
man.
it,
You
love
know what I'm
it.
saying? So I'm glad
Like
we
I
finally
said,
got this shit
I've
done.
been wanting to come on the platform. I told you,
Yeah.
like I'm ready, bro.
I remember we was all at the suite. I remember we was
Nah,
at the
nah,
suite.
nah,
Like
nah.
this is like probably last year, something like that. We was at the suite talking, and then
Yeah.
boom, we here now. Bro got the Filthy Paradise
Yeah.
coming soon.
When
Tap
is
in,
that
bro.
dropping?
So right now it's January. I'm thinking February is probably when I'm gonna wind up getting everything out because you kind of want to do it. You want to upload everything 2 weeks before the release date.
Right.
So Philly Paradise out by March, yeah.
So it's gonna be out like February, March.
Yes, sir.
I'm literally about to finish the last song. I'm literally about to finish the last song. There's one more song I'm doing because I work with this very big producer. So I just wanted to polish the song more. So that's the last song. Once that song is done, the album is complete.
You got 808 beat or something?
No. It's Omar Grant.
Okay.
He works with Gunna right now. Like he got a lot of placement with Gunna. But I worked with him in LA like a while ago, and like I kind of freestyled the song when I was in LA. But then I was like, nah, I gotta do more with
You already
it.
do some shit.
let-
You can't play pimp with it.
I gotta make this shit.
It's like getting a good feature and doing some bullshit.
That's a fact. So I'm like, yo, let me do right to this beat instead of just have some freestyle shit. Because when I was in LA, I kind of was just vibing with whatever the fuck they played. I didn't really, not to say like he's a nobody, but I didn't really like recognize.
You wasn't appreciating his talent without knowing what his name was.
Like the last year, I'm just like, yo, this nigga is going crazy.
Maybe get some shit soon when Morocco made it.
Yeah.
I'm always ready to work. Like one thing about me, like I'm ready to work. When it comes to music shit, I don't have no ego. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of what it proves is that other people got egos. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it proves because I don't have an ego. I never denied no feature, no producer, nothing. It's like if we gonna find something that's gonna make sense, we get it done. It's usually other people, you know what I'm saying? What they got going on inside them that makes songs not happen. That makes things not come together. I'm always ready to work. I want to work with as many people as possible because I feel like that's what has always made music special. Like that's what always made music timeless. Like I remember a good example. Years ago when ASAP Rocky was with Schoolboy Q, bringing New York with Cali, like that was a big, brand new guy. That was big. You know what I'm saying? Like that was big for hip hop because bro, West Coast and East Coast, they don't even do that. Niggas don't even do that. Niggas just make music by themselves with their cousins over and over. Nobody want to do that shit. And like you got things that
Like go make a song with a random nigga.
Yes.
Like what's that big the fat dude who be making a rap songs? He got like a country album. He got an album with bare country niggas in it. Like that shit is fire.
Crazy,
I forget his name.
I ain't tapping with the country lane yet.
Nah, tap in country. I got a couple country songs.
I gotta get old to do that.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. It's been another episode. What they don't want to hear, man. Y'all the racks.
I'm Reach Major, man. We got Trilly in the spot.
Let them know one more time where they can find you. Spell out your Instagram, all that.
The Trill. That's my Instagram. My YouTube is Trilly RG. I'm everywhere. Like I said, you can always find my shit. Just type in Trilly Duffel Bag, Party Hard. You always gonna see my shit.
What's the RG stand for? I see you got it in the Jewels and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Reaper Gang. That's the record label that I started.
Okay. Yo, man, bet on yourself.
You have to.
Bet on yourself. Even if you working with somebody else, bet on yourself and know that you will always work, collaborate with people, so you know what I'm saying? Help yourself get up and help them get up too.
And check on your loved ones, you heard?
Check on your loved ones, man. Check on the niggas that check on you.
That's a fact.
We out of
We
here, though,
signing
man.
out.
Y'all the racks.
Bow! Movie.
Yeah, sir.
Cuzzo.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I wasn't good, brother.
Hey, bro. Thanks for coming on the platform, man. Morocco, man.
Shirsky.
Like we talked about everything.
No, we dead as this. We dead as this. Talk about everything.
Let's get some.